afternoon, everyone. It's 15 minutes till 3 in the afternoon. It rained all morning here. I've been having some health issues and been taking care of that and taking some care of some things around the house to make it easier for me. But in that process of making telephone calls and stuff for my health brought me to one conclusion. Now, I don't know how many of you all know this, but the minute we were born, especially those of us in the United States, and I'm probably pretty certain everybody around the world. Now, as soon as we were born, somebody owned us. Our parents had to make out a birth certificate, and we became a ward of the United States of America. And we were given a Social Security number. They don't know us by name per se. They know us by a Social Security number, and them numbers specify certain regions, like wherever you were when you got your Social Security number. Now, I was born in Florida, and my birth certificate is a Florida birth certificate. But if you'll notice that most of your mail that you get anymore is in capital letters, they made each one of us a business. We are a business entity, a corporation for somebody out there. Somebody owns us. Is it the government? Is it extraterrestrials from another country? Is it the elite? Supposedly there's some money under each one of our Social Securities, our birth certificates, that could run into the millions. What they do is they know everything about us. Now, you might think, well, that's for our good. Well, maybe in one sense of the word it is, or one sense of the word it isn't. It's so they can keep track of us, so they know who we are by number. Now, keep in mind about these numbers, that you got zip codes. Certain zip codes means a certain area in a county. And then the rest of the zip code means, I dropped my, oh well. Anyway, means the county it's from. So all numbers are like when you order a package, certain numbers all mean certain things, and it's a code. All right, now remember that. Now, when you get your insurance, they know you by your number. Your not your Social Security. Well, they can do it that way too, but you have an insurance number that's on your card, and that's how they know it's you, by those particular numbers. Well, I've come to the conclusion, and the reason why I come to this conclusion was, back in the day, it was easy to get scheduled to have a doctor's appointment. Well, I just had an appointment with my doctor. She ordered ultrasound for my leg to find out if I've got a blood clot. And I called the place and they said, yeah, I could walk in. Well, I went up there and they said, no, you can't walk in with this type of order. Now, this order was not specified for any particular day. It meant that it had to be scheduled. So I called my doctor. I couldn't get a hold of him. Well, I called this place where they schedule people for my particular medical facility, and AI answered, asked me a couple questions, asked me my telephone number. No. They got the telephone number from the call. They asked me what my date of birth was. Date of birth, and looked that up with that phone number that they had it brought up on their scan, and they knew exactly who I was. Now, what I'm going to say here is now it's not going to be too appealing to a lot of people, and you're going to say, ah, it's hogwash. Medicare, Medicaid, people that have those types of insurances, that is embedded in your number. Like Medicaid has a certain number. Your case number for Medicaid. My case number for my Medicare insurance premium. And that automatically brings that up to AI. And AI is programmed to put you through to where they've designated that particular number goes. Medicare is not the same as Medicaid. Medicaid is not the same as the kind of insurance that people get through their work insurance. The company pays for half, and the people that are working pays for the other half. And then you can have private insurance that you pay straight out for yourself. So Medicaid is the lowest, Medicare is the next lowest, and up the scale. So I've surmised that depending on what your insurance is, in other words, what class of people you are, is how fast and how soon you'll get in to see or a doctor and or a test made. Now, this test that I need is imperative. Blood clot is not nothing to mess around with. And it can go to my heart and it can kill me. It can go to my lungs and it can kill me. But AI don't know this. All they know is my insurance number and my age, my name. All they want to do is give me an appointment. Well, they said middle of October. At once AI put me through to somebody. Middle of October. Now, mind you, they do not know what my issue is. And I cannot tell them my issue. Because they don't care. You're certain priority. You're not top priority. Now, if it was a wealthy elite, they don't have to have insurance. They can pay cash. So they're going to get them right in. But all of our numbers tell somebody somewhere in the medical field what your status is, what tier you are, so to speak, and what priority they've got to give you. Middle of October, I guess I'm not very high priority at all. So remember that, folks. We're just a number, unless you've got money. If you're on Medicaid, if you're on Medicare, You're at the bottom. Now, my daughter and her husband each have their own insurance through their work. They get higher priority than I do because I've got Medicare. And they don't care. All they know is numbers. So I told them that that was not workable at all. I can't wait that long. So I had to call my doctor back because they said, well, you tell your doctor to write you a new order and specify that that the doctor wants you to have that ultrasound ASAP. So had I had private insurance and or my own money, wealth, that'd have got me in real quick. So when you're looking at your insurance and your hospitalization and everything and you wonder why things are the way, they own us. We are a corporation to them. And they can treat us any which way they want to. So, we're just a number, folks. And a number under a number, under a number. So, the insurance is this. Your name is a corporation. Your birth is a corporation the minute you were born. And they make money off of us. Even if you don't go to the doctors, even if they're making money off of us. So, anyway. I'm here working on making things happen. And I hope that you can do that too, make things happen. Pay attention to your numbers. Pay attention to what your name's doing. Pay attention to your Social Security. Pay attention to your insurance. Check it out. You have a nice day.